Guess what? Today I have some exciting news for you today regarding immigration reform and some new changes. Tomorrow, Tuesday, February 2nd, President Biden is expected to sign some orders that will affect our immigration system. This is not the entire comprehensive bill, so stay tuned. I'm going to talk about everything right now. But before I go any further, please, if you are watching this channel, thank you so much. Please subscribe. Please share my videos with your friends. Every like, every comment really goes a long way to help supporting my channel, and it helps me give the motivation to come back here day after day and give you the news that you need to hear about immigration here in the US. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Moumita Rahman. I am an immigration lawyer. I am based in New York, and I have been practicing immigration law for 11 years. I help clients all across the US with their immigration cases and their various concerns. So if you ever need a consultation on your case, please call me at 212-248-7907. All right, now let's get to it. What is going to happen tomorrow regarding President Biden and immigration? Well, it is widely reported that he will sign a series of bills that will essentially try to reverse some of the things that the Trump administration has done over the past 4 years and to reform and modernize our immigration system. Now let's take a look back at what has happened over the past 4 years underneath Trump. Well, did you know that there have been almost 400 orders through this administration that has worked to variously dismantle and slow down and basically disrupt legal immigration as much as possible? That is a lot of work for the president to undo, but it will slowly get done. Now, tomorrow, President Biden is expected to deliver remarks and sign an executive order to advance his priority to modernize our immigration system. One of the most important things that is expected for President Biden to sign tomorrow is the new public charge rule. We expect that he will sign an order probably reviewing and hopefully dismantling the public charge test. Now, if you haven't seen any of my prior videos regarding the public charge test, check it out over here. What is the public charge test? The public charge rule and test is basically a wealth test. It is one of the most egregious and insidious things that this administration has done. And what it basically does is that it is aimed to prevent people who are of a lower economic or lower socioeconomic standard from getting a green card. It also prevents people who are older, who might be elderly and in need of some medical care from getting a green card as well. So this really affects people with a large household size. Maybe they don't make as much money. And also, it also targets parents. So if you have a mom or a dad that you're trying to bring here to the US and for them to get a green card, it can jeopardize their ability to be here with you. So number one of the things that we do expect President Biden to sign tomorrow into executive order is to possibly do whatever he can to reverse the public charge rule. Now, please keep in mind that the public charge rule is actually a regulation. It is a regulation and there has to be a public commentary period. I'm not going to go into all of the specifics about it because I don't want to bore you. I also don't want to get anything wrong, but the actual physical rule will take some time to undo. However, he still has some power through his executive branch to sign an order that may direct officers and USCIS to possibly not enforce it. Another thing that we expect President Biden to do tomorrow is to establish a federal task force to reunite the families that were separated at the border. Now, if you haven't seen the horrific news, if you haven't heard by now, underneath Trump, there was a horrible, terrible, inhumane policy of separating children from their moms and dads when they arrived at the border. This was certainly done as an attempt to deter immigration through the border. But as we know, there have been hundreds of kids that have been separated from their family in a very, very inhumane manner and who we've lost track of. We don't know where the kids are. We don't know where the parents are. We don't even know if the parents are still in the US. So as you can see, this is a very terrible situation. And we do expect President Biden to start a task force to get these children back with their moms and dads. Now, if you are already in the process of applying for a green card or for a work permit, for asylum, for anything else, you already know that your application is taking forever right now. It's taking even 5 months to get a fingerprinting appointment. It's taking more than a year sometimes to just get an interview appointment. And did you know that legal immigration has decreased by almost 20%. People applying for green cards who would have been eligible otherwise have declined to do so over the past few years because of all the shenanigans that the Trump administration has put immigrants through. We do expect tomorrow for President Biden to sign something that will effectively help speed up the process and also just modernize it. Maybe take away, useless things that are not necessary, that were not there before, that the Trump administration put in. For example, the requirement for interviews. Interviews were not required for every single category of case. We did not have interviews for employment-based cards, fiancé visas, and certain other things. But in an attempt to slow down immigration and make it more restrictive, this has actually been made into a requirement, and what it has done instead is to clog the system. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have some good news about priorities and what will be waived in terms of interviews and what will not. And that's it. As soon as we find out more, I will be back here to tell you what the news is. And stay tuned. I hope to give you some good news. I hope to see some improvements in our immigration system. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please share and please give us a follow and let me know. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think is going to happen tomorrow. Until next time, my name is Moumita Rahman, the immigration attorney here to help you navigate this complex world of immigration. This video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. For proper legal advice on your case, please call us to set up a consultation.